Hi everybody, if you're watching this, that means it's time for the Sunday makeup basket debrief and new items for the week. Had a pretty good week last week, incredibly busy at work and with life in general. So let me get to these items and I'm going to show you the items I'm using next week. I am going to a black tie event on Saturday, next Saturday, and I may not use everything that I've got for the week here. I may kind of pull out some of my special occasion stuff. Also like to give a big shout out to Elizabeth from Polished Nail Bars for hooking me up with this awesome manicure. These are actually round, I guess we could call them round studs that are on my nails. And this is not black. It's actually a very, very, very deep burgundy. Ta-da! All right. No, I don't think I used that. Okay, my Dr. Jart BB cream. Love it. The Quo Secret Society face palette. I actually really like this. I didn't use it too much, although it looks like I tore into it because that plastic has fingerprints all over it. I especially liked the mint and the beige concealer and this blush right here. I like that blush a lot. The oh no, that I didn't use that. My goodness, the Pure Minerals Diamond Rose Blush. After I looked at this in better lighting, I thought, oh, this isn't going to work for me. But it's actually a very wearable color. I've got it on today. You just have to take it with a light hand because it is fairly strong when you put it, when you dip your brush into it. So a light hand works well, and I'm glad. I don't actually know if this is the full size because I'm not terribly familiar with Pure Minerals, but this is a decent size blush too. The Taupe Craze, Lancome Taupe Craze eye palette. I had a lot of fun with this. This used to be my holiday party palette. Christmas season, any major holiday, Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving, I would wear this. And I love this. However, I will tell you there is fallout. So I know that Heather from Donnie's Sweetie will often put powder underneath her eyes, and I recommend that you do that or else put your foundation on last because you will experience fallout when you are applying these shadows. However, I apply them with a primer and I don't have any problem with them falling after they're applied. It's just when the application where that happens. Then the pH Matchmaker bronzer, just trying to use this up. It's got way too much shimmer in it, and I thought that was actually, like, sometimes when I look at this, it looks like it's just overspray, but then I keep seeing it. So, and I do see it, I'm sure you can't see it, but there is shimmer in there. So I just want to use this up, and it doesn't seem to be going away. The Marcel Instant Volume Mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. I know that Buxom has one that's similar. I don't know if it's new or not. I just saw it on Glamour by Azita's channel, and this is the one that has volume and lengthening. So here is the mascara brush, and then you can actually twist it, and it will get smaller. And that's how you get your volume. And there it is when I unwind it. And like I said, Buxom has one almost exactly like it. So if you're not living in Canada and you're looking for a volume and lengthening mascara, I would check out the Buxom version. But if you are in Canada, I would check this one out for sure. The lip products, I used quite a bit of lip products this week. And the ones that I use the most often, believe it or not, were the Revlon lip butter, probably because I want to get rid of it and get it out of my life, and the Maybelline Color Whisper in Made It Mauve. Very pretty wearable colors. There's nothing wrong with these two. The Naturally Chic by Milani, which is more of a pinkish nude, and then the Kiss for the Cure by Carol Baker. It's just, I don't know, I just wanted something that was quick and easy, and these two were definitely it. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This is great. It's a great concealer for a drugstore concealer, and I think this is actually the brightener. Yeah, the brightener, and I actually really like it. I'm still not too crazy about the sponge tip, but it's not bad. All right, new items. And when I say new items, I mean I think I have 3 new items. So my first new item that I'm actually using next week is this Illamasqua Skin Base Lift Brightening Concealer in Light 2. Usually I gravitate towards the lightest concealer that they have, but I actually had the makeup artist put it on me, and this is pretty much perfection as far as skin tone. So if you are looking at Illamasqua in Sephora or at a department store, because there's a department store here that has an Illamasqua counter, get somebody to match you, because they're light and they're light 2. Maybe it's light 1 and light 2 are different. They're similar, but they're different. And I was kind of shocked that I was a light 2. The other thing I want to mention about Illamasqua, and I don't know if this is exclusive to Canada or not, but Illamasqua is sold in Sephora, and then they have a department store called The Bay in Ontario, here in Toronto, where I live, that sells Illamasqua too. And the Illamasqua at The Bay is a newer counter. It's a bigger counter. And the other thing that I thought was very interesting, and please note this if you're Canadian, is that the Illamasqua that's sold at The Bay is cheaper, less money than the Illamasqua that's sold at Sephora. And when I say less money, I mean a significant amount. Probably everything I would say would be between $5 and $15 less at the department store versus going to Sephora. I don't know why that is. That's just how it is. I'm just letting you know. Another new product I'm using next week that I actually got on my eyes today, and I'm trying it out, are the Stla Magnificent Metal Eyes. These are the foil shadows, and this one's in Kitten. So let me just show you. This is a tightly packed pigment. And they give you a little seal, which of course is upstairs, and a mixing tray. You tap this into the mixing tray and mix it with the seal, and then you put it on your eyelid, and that's what they would call the day sheer look. And then if you wanted it to be more opaque, you put the seal directly on your eye and then apply this from the container right to the eye. So originally I had thought I'm going to use this for the event that I'm going to on Saturday, but I'm wearing it today even sheer, and I think I have to work with it a little more before I just trust myself with it for a special occasion. Let's say that. These are great. I love the colors they come in. I chose a more, I'll call it a tame color, but they are fantastic. And I do recommend that you go and try them out, because the finished look is, I think it's so strong and it says so much. And I don't really like Stla products, so that means something coming from me. For foundation, for most of the week, I'm going to stick with my Revlon Color Stay Whipped Cream Makeup. Moving back into a more full coverage phase. I'm not sure why. It's just I go through these periods of time where sometimes I want BB cream and sometimes I want full coverage. For a highlight, I'm going to use the Amazonian Clay Shimmering Powder in Rose, which I like very, very much. Then for blush, Lippy Girl in Tongue in Cheek. This is a Canadian brand, and this is a great blush. It's wonderful. She has some really cute lipsticks too, and I've had sent those to Judy and some other people, and they have really cute names. For mascara, the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. Again, trying to use up my mascaras before I open a whole bunch more. I have a lot to try out, and I don't want to open them until I use them. For lipstick, one of my favorites that was in my blog post, MAC Hot Gossip. This is a cream sheen, and if I'm going to wear a MAC lipstick, I'm usually going to wear a cream sheen just because they are more moisturizing than other MAC lipsticks. For gloss, I'm going to use Dior Addict Ultra Gloss Glow 854. So this is just a cream red. A lot of these Addict glosses have glitter in them, glitter and high shimmer. This is one of the few that don't. For powder, a gift from Stacey Sunnyside Makeup. You've all seen it before, the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. Can't go wrong with this. It's messy, but it's worth it. For bronzer, the Tandy Chanel. This is a well, it's a cream bronzer, and I don't use too many cream bronzers, and I know that the dupe is the Bourjois bronzing primer or primer bronzer, I think. And I go in there in the store where I know they sell that Bourjois, and I look at it and look at it and look at it, and I can never pull the trigger. And it's probably because I have so much of that Chanel bronzer left that I'm not going to buy what most people are calling a dupe for it until I really make a dent in that. So I promised myself I'm going to make a dent in that bronzer as we're heading into winter. And then finally, my eyes. I did also, this is my last new product. I ended up picking up the Too Faced Pretty Rebel, and I kind of hope I don't regret it. The colors look amazing. I did swatch them in the store. Here they are. And of course, you know I'm going to go crazy over that pink, but I don't know how I'm going to make that wearable for work. Not at all. So, but I'm thinking also the Miss Sparkles, Badass, Instigator, and Gangsta. These colors up here might be good for that event I'm going to on Saturday. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions or if you haven't subscribed yet, please do leave your questions in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.